It's actually because we're making difficult choices and because we're being honest about the fact we can't afford to do all the things we would like to do, that you should place even greater trust and greater confidence that the manifesto you'll see from Labour at the election is one that can be delivered and one that can be afforded. It is no secret that since we made that £28 billion announcement in 2021, the economy has changed for the worse, the cost of borrowing has quadrupled, and that is in no small part thanks to the disastrous mini-budget, which has not only trashed the nation's finances, it means that families across the country are having to make even harder choices than we are as politicians, like the parents who are having to put essentials back on the shelves in the supermarkets because they can't afford them because the prices have gone up, like the families who are having to tell their kids that this summer there won't be the holiday abroad because the mortgage has gone up, because the rent's gone up. So we make no apology, actually, for the fact we've had to take a long, hard look at the challenges facing the country, the promises we would like to make, and kick the tyres on every single one of them to ask those two questions. Can we deliver it? Can the country afford it? And if the answer to either of those questions is no, it ain't going in our manifesto. The alternative is where we've been before, frankly, where we've been over the last 14 years, which is promises made in elections, subsequently broken. And if there's one thing that's in even shorter supply in our country than money at the moment, it's trust in politics and politicians. So the challenge for the next Labour government, if we win the next election, is to rebuild the public finances and your family's finances, to rebuild our country and our public services, but also to rebuild trust in politics. And that is why we have had to look at our manifesto commitments very carefully and all of the policy ideas that are floating around and make sure that we can go into the election and look you in the eye and say every pledge we've made is a pledge that we can deliver and a pledge that the country can afford. And I think that's the right thing to do, and I'd rather get hard time now than let you down after the election.